Oh, that seemed to be part of the problem, is that I had it tracing against simplified, not complex. So, it should crash me if I do this. Okay. So, what we're going to do, let's add a simple integer set branch. Stop counting. This plus I believe 50 bounces is what I determined was enough to not crash, but still get a decent bounce out of it. When I do this, we're going to set stop counting to 0. That way it fires and then goes. Set all of these to trace complex. Does not seem to want to continue going onward. Let's at least make it a different color so that I can possibly see it. Oh, it's that. There we go. So now we have this lovely collage of traces, which should just continue bouncing until it hits 50. Kind of cool. Sure, Kitatis, what's your request? If the request is anything networking related, the answer is no. Is it make good? Oh, make all good game jam. Yeah, I can't do that. Well, I could make a good game jam game with enough time and energy. I request you get a Vive from work, then teach me some neat VR tricks. Oh. Yeah. I barely have access to our Vive equipment. I am not one of our hardware people. Okay, so this is a thing, which is cool. But I want to make it even cooler by going with this. So, one of the things you can do in the editor is you can actually set physical materials. A lot of people know this. A lot of people don't know how they work. So you come in here and you go, oh, look, I have a bunch of different surface types, right? So let's say you have grass and you have mirror, which is what we're going to be using, glass, dirt, metal. That's good enough. And you come in and go to physics, and in physics there's this, I don't know what this is, it's bothering me. Physical material, boom, and we're going to call this mirror. So, in here you can select what type of surface you want. We want mirror, and what this does is it literally sets everything that has mirror, which would be our physical material, to the surface type mirror, and you can give it all kinds of cool stuff, like you can increase or decrease its friction, restitution, raise mass, stuff like that. So you have all kinds of stuff you can play with. Uh, huh, cool. But yeah, so you have all kinds of elements you can play with that can directly affect how things walk on it. So like, let's say I put friction to 0. I'm going to come in here and we're going to make a very basic, like totally awful material for a mirror. Right? Boom. And that is our mirror material. Very simple, not very good, has no texture whatsoever material. And so let's say I applied that to this, right? So then I misplace it because, reasons. Oh, right. Simulate physics. So let's say I stand on it. You can see I move a little bit differently on top of this box. It'd be a bit easier to see if I do this. So as you can see, it's got a little bit of a bit of tenseness down here, right? Then hit this, and it's like I slide right across it. There's no tension whatsoever. Then I slow down here. Well, that's literally all these things do, is you give different material, or you give different properties to the materials so that they can affect things in different ways. The difference would be if I turn the friction way up, and apparently it doesn't want to do anything different. Well, fine. Or, okay. So, here's a good way to do it. Stays there, no seeming movement. Oh. I'm an idiot. Okay. Mirror. Come on. Pick up the changes. You should be working. That showed a little bit of a difference in how it responded. Versus, just got to make sure this is actually working properly now that it's decided to be a bit of an ass. Ah, well, doesn't matter. They know that they do actually work technically. So, what am I going to do with that? Well, we're going to first off apply this mirror material in here. Then we're going to have not mirrored material right outside. Then I'm going to come in and add a very, 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 very simple branch. Or actually, I don't even need to add a branch, I just need to change the one. So now literally all we're checking is, hey, I hit something. Is its material a physical material? Reflection. All we're doing. And, staying in simulate because that's what we do. So hit that. Apparently does not like what I did. Oh, that's because I checked for the wrong thing. I checked for the actual material, not the physical material. You should make sure to check for the physical material. I did this yesterday too, in my brilliance. So, boom, and it goes, but if I shoot there, as you can see, no reflection. Reflect, reflect, no reflection. All because we changed the physical material. We don't have to cast anything. We don't have to know what this is. We don't have to interface with it at all. All we have to know is your material a mirror material? Yes or no? So, the way you could use this. See, I want to make a simple actor. And for the sake of this, we're just going to use a sorry, I need a. Let's just do a event any damage. The only reason I'm doing damage is because it's easy to work with, honestly. So you win. Let's say you have an interesting laser game kind of thing, right? So got this sphere. If you take any damage, or if it takes any damage, you'll win. Very simple. And we're going to set up a whole new little thing. Let's make sure. Yeah, so nice little shooting gallery kind of thing going on. Let's see. I want to add this right there. Make it quite tall. We're going to make reflection, reflection,